Good morning, students. Now we are going to continue our chapter 2, that is presentation of data. This is part 5 video. Now today our topic is classification of qualitative data. So there are two types of classifying. First is simple classification and second is manifold classification. So the first one is simple. So in that, a classification prepared on the basis of single attribute. So in the classification which is related to single attribute is called simple classification or tabulation. Example, the employees of bank can be classified as a manager, a clerk, a peon, a security personnel, etc. So on the basis of the designation or the position in the bank, we can classify that. This is known as single attribute, that is single classification, in which only one attribute is taken into consideration, that is any one quality is taken into consideration. Then the second one is manifold classification. Now in this case there is various attributes, more than one attributes. Okay, you can say more than one attribute. So, or you can say more than one quality. So if in such a case the manifold, that is manifold classification is made. Clear with this? Now we would be solving one of the illustration, that is illustration number 19, which is in your page number 38. So you are requested to take out your textbook, a rough book and a pencil with you and do the sums along with me. So, take out page number 38, read the question, that is illustration number 19. On the basis of the study of different branches of a cooperative bank of Ahmedabad city, the following information is obtained. In this bank, out of 20 employees working as security personnel. So, the designation is given, right? So, one is security personnel. Just make it in your rough work like this. One is security personnel. Then 6 are females. So females are given, that is gender is given to you. So if females are there, males would be there, right? So this is the attribute. Then out of 30 peons, so peons is also given. Then we are having 10 are females. Out of 40 clerks, so clerks are given. Just make it, this is in your rough work. Then what they are saying, 25 are females, and out of 8 managers, so managers are given. Clear? So 3 are females. Now express this for information in a table. So like this information is given to you, the designation of the persons and the gender also given to you. So first is the designation that has been given to you. This is one of the attribute, and second attribute is your gender. So now you have to make a table out of it. So let's do that. So from the rough work we can make a table like this. One of the attribute as designation, second attribute as gender. In that we have the subcategory as male and female. So the designation that was given to you, there were 4 designations. So the first one was security personnel or security person. Then we had peon and clerk. So we have peon, then we have clerk, and the last we had manager, right? Then we have to find the total of this. Clear? So like this your table look like. Now we have to solve this table. So how would you solve the table? So for that you have to read the question again. Now read it along with me. On the basis of the study of different branches of a cooperative bank of Ahmedabad city, the following information is obtained. Now in this bank, out of 20 employees working as security personnel. Now there are 20 persons working as a security personnel. So the total of security persons, male, both male and female, because it is said total, that is why we are writing 20 over here, as that is 20 persons as the security personnel. Now 6 are females. So from 26 are females. So if 6 are females, how much are males? So 20 minus 6 would be 40. Clear? So like this you have to find out. If total is given to you and females are given to you from that, then it is easy to find out the males. So 14 persons are male as the security persons. Then read again, out of 30 peons. So see, out of 30 peons means total is 30. So out of 30 peons, what they are telling? 10 are females. So from 30, 10 are females. So if 10 are females, so how many are males? So 30 minus 10 would be 20. Clear? So 20 are males as peon. Then we are having out of 40 clerks. So 40 are the total clerks that we have. Clear? So 25 are females. So if 25 are females, how much are the males? So 40 minus 25 is 15. So 15 are males. Then out of 8 managers, 3 are females. So if 3 people are females, so 8 minus 3 is how much? So 8 minus 3 is 5. So like this you have found the male persons. Now only thing you have to do is just find the total. So take out your calcies and add it. 14 plus 20 plus 15 plus 5 gives you 54. Then add this column, then it would be 44. And you can either total up like this or you can total up like this also. But the answer should be same. So the answer is resulting as 98. So the total people are, all these people are 98. Clear with this? Now this was your illustration number 19. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move on to the next question, that is illustration number 20. So read the question number 20, that is illustration number 20 on your page number 39. On the basis of the study of different branches of a cooperative bank of Ahmedabad city, the following information is obtained. In this bank, out of 20 employees working as, now again the designation has been given to you. Clear? So 20, so one attribute is designation. So out of 20 employees working as security person. So security person is one of the attribute. Then 7 are male, 7 males are married. So listen carefully, male and female gender that is given to you. So this is the other attribute, that is gender is one of the attribute given to you. Now in that also one more is there, that is marital status is given to you. Okay, marital status is the other attribute which is coming in this subsection only. So in this the attribute would be married and the other would be unmarried. So like this you have to find the other attribute like this. So first one is designation, second is gender, and in that we are having the other subsection, that is marital status, that is married or unmarried. So this is the other attribute given to you. Now read the question. 7 males are married and out of 6 females 4 are married. 12 peons out of 20. Okay, so peons has been given to you. Then 20 male peons are married and 10 female peons are married. Out of 40 clerks, so the other is clerks given to you. 25 females and of them 12 are married, whereas 7 male clerks were married. Out of 8 managers given. Okay, so managers, this is the other. Okay, so 3 females managers are married. So now after reading the question, you are knowing there are 3 attributes, that is first one is designation, second one is gender, and the third one is marital status given to you. Now on the basis of these attributes you have to prepare your tables accordingly. So now let's prepare that. So you have to make the table like this. The first attribute as designation, Then we are having the second as gender. In that we are having male and female. Again the third attribute, that is unmarried, married and total. So we are having males, the unmarried, married and total. In females also likewise the same. And the total of unmarried people and the total of married people over here, and the total of everyone. Like this we are going to prepare our table. Now to fill this table you have to read the question once again. So read along with me. On the basis of the study of different branches of a cooperative bank of Ahmedabad city, the following information is obtained. In this bank, out of 20 employees working as security persons, so 20% total we are having the security persons. So 7 males are married. So from security persons, the males are married. That is how much? 7 males are married. And out of 6 females, 4 are married. So there are 6 female securities total. In that 4 are married. So how many are unmarried? 6 minus 4 is 2. Like this you can find out. Clear? Then what they are asking, for 12 peons out of 20 male peons are married. So to again repeat, 12 peons out of 20 male peons. So 20 male peons are there, out of which 12 are married, right? So if 12 are married, then 20 minus 12 is how much? You can find out easily, that is 8. Like this you have to find out. Then, and 10 female peons are married. So 10 female peons are married. Out of 40 clerks, so 40 are the clerks, 25 are females. So out of 40, 25 total are females. So you can find out the total of this. 40 minus 25, the clerks is 15. Okay, so you can find this. If it is possible for you to find out initially, then just do that. No need to wait in the last. So that is why I am doing. So where were we? 40 clerks, 25 are females, and of them 12 are married. So again 40 clerks, 25 are females, out of which 12 are married, right? So write over here 12. So how many are unmarried? So you can just minus it. 25 minus 12 is 30. Clear? Now, whereas 7 male clerks were married. So 7 male clerks were married. So if total is 15 and married one are 7, then how much is the unmarried? It would be 8. Clear with this? Then read the question again. And out of 8 managers, so the total managers are 8. All 3 female managers are married. Okay, so all 3 female managers. So all 3 means females are 3. So all are, sorry, it is unmarried. Okay, so married is 0, unmarried is 3, like this. So if it is 8, the total is 8, out of which 3 are females, then how much are the males? So from this we can find out that it is 5. Clear? This was not available to you like this. It was question mark. Now the table is completed. Now you have to find out the remaining things that is incomplete to find out. So let's do that. So in the first security persons, if you are taking, now there are unmarried, it's not there, total is not there, and this also not there. But you can see, see in this married is given, here also married data is given to you. So 7 plus 4 is 11, right? So here we can write it, the total of married are 11. So what is this? So 20 minus 11 is 9, right? So if this is 9, then from this are from 9 unmarried, 2 are females. So how much are the males? So it is 7. Now you can find this. 7 plus 7 is 14. Like this you can find out. Clear with this? Now again, married is 12 and females are 10. So 12 plus 10, it is 22, right? So write it over here, 22. Now we are not having the data of unmarried females of Pune. So we can write it over here as 0. So 20 plus, 0 plus 10 is 10. Then add 20 and 10. So we would get over here as 30. So from 30, this is 22. So 30 minus 22 is 8. Clear with this? Now again you have to do this. Unmarried 8 and unmarried is 13. So 8 plus 13 is 21. Then 7 plus 12. So 7 plus 12 is 19. So if 19 is 20 plus 21 is 40. So we have tallied this. Okay, 21 plus 19 is 40. Then again we are having unmarried as 3 over here for managers. Okay, for female managers. There is no data about this male and female. So we can take this as we are assuming that there is no unmarried in males. Suppose we are taking it as 0 over here. So we are having 5 married males in managers, and see, look at read it once. Out of 8 managers, all 3 female managers are unmarried. So nothing data regarding the male managers given to you. So that is why just you can assume it. Either you can take this as 0 or this as 0. Let it be. Now you can total it up. 0 plus 3 is 3. 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 5, 8 given to you. Now what you have to do, take out the total of all these all the tables. So you can see I have taken the total of all these columns and I have completed my table. So this was illustration number 20 which was in your page number 39 of your textbook. Now let's move on to the next illustration, that is illustration number 21, which is in your page number 40. So before that there is two things that is going, that is the theory has been written, types of tabulation and its uses. So the uses of the tabulation has been given to you on your page number 39, and on your page number 40 the guiding rules for tabulation, which is I think very self-explanatory. So just read out the theory by yourself, and if you are having any doubts please ask me in the WhatsApp group. Now let's move on to the illustration number 21. So take out page number 40 of your textbook. So the question says in this illustration is, in a university, out of total 50,000 students, 35 are in commerce faculty. So the faculty, right? This is one of the attribute given to you. So the first one given is commerce, right? So commerce, just make it in your rough. Then 30% 30% are in arts faculty. So the next is arts. Then 20% are in science faculty. So science is given. Then 10% are in engineering. So engineering. And remaining 5% are in medical. Okay, so this much attributes has been given to you. The ratio of number of boys and girls in the commerce faculty. So the second is gender given to you. So that is boys and girls. This is for rough work, right? And the ratio of number of boys and girls in commerce faculty. Okay, the other attributes is not given. So this much are the attributes. Okay, so you are having the first attribute as faculty and the second one as gender. So on the basis of these two attributes, you have to prepare the table. So let's do that. So you have to prepare the table like this. The first attribute is faculty. These much faculties we have. Then boys and girls, the other given to you, attribute and the total you have to find out. Now you have to solve this. So read the question thoroughly. In a university, out of total 50,000 students, so you can write it over here, 50,000 total students we have. Then 35% are in commerce faculty. So the 35% of 50,000 students. So you can take your calci, take 35% of this 50,000 is 17,500 is in commerce faculty. Clear? Then they are saying 30% are in arts faculty. So 50% is the total. So 30% of 50,000 is are in arts faculty, right? So arts faculty is 15,000. You are knowing have to take 30% of 50,000, the total students. It would be 15,000 in the arts faculty. Then read the question further. 20% are in science faculty. So 50,000 and its 20% is 10,000. So 10,000 students are in science faculty. So write 20,000. Sorry, it is 10,000, right? Okay. Then what it is saying, 10% are in engineering faculty. Okay, so 10% in engineering means 5,000. Then and remaining 5% are in medical. So 50,000 5% is 25,000. Right, 5 5s are 25, like this. Okay, then the ratio of boys and girls in commerce faculty are in 4:3. So the ratio is 4:3. So total 4 plus 3 is 7, right? So if this is 7, find out boys, that is in 4, and this also. So you are knowing how to take the ratio. So for boys, it would be 4/7 of 17,500. Clear? So 17,500 multiplied by 4 divided by 7 is 10,000. So you can just erase this. This is only for the rough work. And the other is how much? 7,500. Clear with this? Now read the question further. In arts faculty, the number of girls is double than that of boys. Okay, so girls is double than that of boys, means if this is 1, this is 2. Like this, 1:2 ratio you can take it. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So how can you find out for boys? It would be like this, 1/3 of 15,000. So 3 5s are 15, right? So if this is 5,000, so the double of this is 10,000. Like this. Okay, you can then just erase it. You can write it with your pencil, the rough work. Then read the question further. What it is written? In science and engineering faculty, there are 60% and 70% boys respectively. So first is science. So science is 60% boys. So science is 60%. If this is 60%, this is 40%. And for engineering, the boys are 70. So this is, if 70, this is 30, right? And this would be 100%. Like this. So you can find out easily. So 60% of 10,000. So it would be 6,000. And this is 4,000. And 70% of 5 is 7 5s are 35, right? So 3,500. And 30%, 3 5s are 15. So 1,500. Like this. Then medical. So respectively in medical faculty, boys and girls are in equal numbers. So in medical faculty, boys and girls are equal. That is 1:1 ratio over here. So if this is 1, this is also 1. So 1:1 ratio. So 25,000. So divide. No, it is, I've written wrong. This is not 25,000. This is 2,500. Clear? Because 5% of medical faculty, right? So 5 5 is 25. I have written wrong. So that is why. So half of 2500 would be 1250. Clear with this? Just take the half of 2500. Now you have to total it up. So it is very easy. Just total it up. 25750 is the boys. This is 0. And girls is 24250. 24250. Adding this 2, we would get our answer as 50,000. Clear with this? Now take out page number 41 of your textbook. Illustration number 22. So read the question. 80 members participated in a picnic organized by a school and the average contribution was 300 as expenditure. There were 60 students and each of them contributed 325. Teachers contributed little more. Okay, so you can write the teachers and students has been given to you. Support staff is also there. So right, it is participant. One of the attribute is participant. Then read the question fully. Teachers contributed little more for the picnic. There was a support staff of 10 males. So males given, so gender is also given to you. So this is the second attribute and this is the first attribute given to you. And contribution was not collected from them. 20% of those participated in picnic were females and 2 of them were teachers. Represent the data in a table. So 2 attributes, participant and gender given to you. Then you can write contribution per head. Okay, each each student or teacher, how much they contributed, so that is per head. And after that you can take the total contribution also. So like this you have to prepare the table from these 2 attributes. So now let's prepare this. So like this you have to prepare your table. So the first attribute participant and the second attribute is gender, male and female, and total. After that you have to find out the contribution of how much they contributed and the total of this. Now let's read the question in order to fill this table. So 80 members participated in a picnic organized by a school and the average contribution was 300 as the expenditure. So see, there were 80 members. If each of them contributed 300 rupees, then the expenditure would be 3 8s are 24. So 24,000 would be the expenditure. So you can write it over here, the expense as 24,000. Now there were 60 students. So write it over here. The total of the students is 60 and each of them contributed 325. So per head contribution would be 325. So there are total 60 students, each contributed this much. So how much is the total contribution? So 60 multiplied by 325 is 19,500. Like this you have to fill the data. Then teachers contributed a little more for the picnic. Okay, how much it is not written, so leave it. There was a support staff of 10 males and contribution was not collected from them. So there were support staff, so all are males, right? So there are no females, so the total support staff are 10. Contribution was not asked from them. Then 20% of those participated in the picnic were females. So if the total members participated is 80, that is we would write it over here. So 20% of the participants means 80 into 20% of this is 60. So those are females. So if this is 20% of, this is 100%. And this is 20%, so this is 80%. So you can either deduct also or you can take the percent also. So 80 minus 16 is 64, or you can just take it like this, 80% of 80%, 8 8s are 64. Clear? So like this then read the question further. And 2 of them were teachers. So from 16 females, 2 were teachers. Like this you have to find out. Then represent the data in the table. So like this you have to represent. After that you have to find the missing the columns also. So now let's find the missing ones. So you can see if there are 80 members, 60 are students, 10 are support staff, then the remaining is 60 plus 10 is 70, 70 minus 80 is 10. Clear? Now you can find this also. Now there is no contribution from the support staff. So the others has been contributed by the teachers. So if this is 24,000 minus 19,500. So just deduct it. 24,000 minus 19,500 is 4,500. Now if this is 4,500, if 10 people contributed how much, then is equals to 4,500. Here we were multiplying. So either you can divided, so it would be 450. Okay, so per contribution head of the teachers is 450. So like this we have found out this. Now total is 10, females are 2, then the remaining is 8 male teachers. Now the total is 64, out of them 8 are teachers, then 10 are support staff. So you can just deduct it. 64 minus 8 minus 10 is 46. And 60 minus 46, you can either do it like this, or you can do 16 minus 2, that is 14. Okay, either way you can go. So like this, the table, you can just find out the total of this also, but no need, we don't require this. Just total of this and the sum is completed. So I hope you are able to do it. Now you have to do the illustrations also for in your rough book and practice it, and also do 2.2 in your maths notebook, that is in your class notebook. Practice it. If you are having any doubts, please ask me in the WhatsApp group. Thank you for today's session.